Hi everyone. Today is or yesterday was day 31 of Revenue Cat Challenge, Shepperton Challenge, and it's almost 7 a.m. and I got distracted in the way, but I have some good updates. So the first update that I have is the new icon, and it is much prettier than what I had before. Yeah, I posted it on Twitter and everyone was like that it looks like Procreate app icon, and I don't think so, but I'm happy that people associate it with such a great award-winning app. And the second thing I wanted to show you was the new onboarding. I'm not sure if I have showed it before or not, but the new onboarding, I think I will have to first delete it so I can get rid of the user defaults and then run the project again. So now I have added this very nice effect, and you feel haptics when this is performing, so it's much nicer than what I had before. And I moved the favorite button to the top, added this meshing signature and the save icon, and then the settings I changed it a bit, added an option for enabling haptics because I have added haptics everywhere and people may not like it. I have to work on the screen a bit. Then on the craft there's nothing new, so what I'm thinking of is that I have been working on meshing AI for 45 days and I have spent $0.3. So I do want meshing AI to be like in the forefront and have many people use it. And I'm not been able to complete the camera feature, so I will move meshing AI to the text editor because I haven't been able to like get this to work well. Like I have no idea why this happened, so I will just let it be and move meshing AI here, and then remove camera and then only have favorites and templates and art images and artwork. And for arrange, I spent a lot of time getting this to work well, so let's go and change to some another color so the difference is much more visible, like this one. And added this, like I feel like I overdid it, especially when all of the colors are on the screen. What do you think? Like I could have just made the colors this color. I think that would have been much better. So just make this icon larger and have it the color of the gradient. I think I would do that instead because this is too much, especially when it's a 4 by 4 gradient right now. Like look at this, oh my god. Okay, I have to fix this. So that's one thing. I cannot even look at that screen again. Refine, there's nothing to change there. Animate. So one thing that my friend told me, that Raghav, thank you for pointing it out, is that when you animate and when you try to change the grids it would crash, so I just added an option. No, you won't be able to change the grids. So that was one thing that I worked on. The very minute changes everywhere in the app, like this corner radius, I got it to be very perfect. And then in the export, thanks to Taha, now it respects the aspect ratio. Like let's say if I add a 1:1, so this you see a square here, but before that it would take the device resolution. Now what it does is it takes the minimum of the width and the height, and then based on that creates a new ratio. So the width is this one and then the height is this one. I also added a preview for people to see, and then a few people messaged me that they wanted to like see the code, and I was like, I had that before, for some reason I deleted it, so I added that back again. And what else? I think that's it. I haven't made much of a change. Oh yes, the biggest change that I worked on was the show paywall. Uh, like I finally got time to have my own custom paywall. Before that, I was thinking of using the Revenue Cats paywall, which makes it much easier, but they seem to be very bland and it wasn't matching with the vibe that I wanted for a paywall. Like right now, when I click on any item, it shows this beautiful animated uh, paywall, and it has its own items, and it animates the background animates in the in the background. And even if I use the footer paywall, then it wouldn't still match to what I wanted. So I went with my own implementation, and so right now it is opening on everyone thing. So I have to fix this as well. It there's so much things to fix, and it's already 6th. But I like this animation a lot. The idea is that if you change, like if I change this color to orange and I make this one as, let's say, orange again, and this one as green, and this one as yellow, and then when I open this again, you see that the paywall's background is customized to the present gradient, which I really like. So that was my idea of having that feature. And with that, I need to work on the terms and service and the privacy policy next. And I see that they are like going down a bit, so I need to make them scrollable, especially because if someone is using it on a iPhone SE, then this screen would just be bad. So with that, I another thing I did was I fine-tuned a GPT-4o mini model with the dataset of the templates of the 3 by 3 grid, and the fine-tuning I think took me like 3 to 4 minutes, like the actual work, but getting it to work took me an hour because my dataset was being wrong again and again. I have no idea how to use Python, and I just wasn't in a mood to learn it as well. So Python, what was I saying? That model did not work well because every time I would input something, it would kind of make it similar to the output, the training data that I had given it to it. Like it would not imagine well. Like if I would give it something like sunset, then it would pick one of the sunset colors that was already in the training, and that's how a training works. But I think if I had like hundreds of data, then I could have done a much better job. But for now, uh, it's I think the GPT-4o mini is good enough. I just wanted to learn how to fine tune because it's free right now till 23rd September. I can use fine tuning on something else. So with that, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 4 more days, just 4 more days of hustle, and then we can chill a bit. So I will see you today or tomorrow.